Curse of Oak Island preview. Most important find in show's history. According to a recent preview for the Curse of Oak Island, the crew is set to dig into Aladdin's cave. As the crew teased, they could be on the verge of one of the biggest finds in the show's history. Notably, this also comes out as fans have become hopeful about similar finds recently made on the show. An upcoming episode has the Fellowship thinking of 1001 Nights. On the Curse of Oak Island, brothers Marty and Rick Lagina search for treasure with their team as they search for great treasure on the infamous Oak Island. Notably, the area has been haunted by claims of treasure for years. A preview for an upcoming episode, Open Sesame, recently hinted a great find for the brothers and their team. The title, which brings to mind the story of Ali Baba, hints at a location highlighted in the episode, which is named after another figure associated with the stories of 1001 Nights. In the preview, the crew discussed the next target, Aladdin's Cave, a mysterious cavern found within the Money Pit area. As noted by IMDb, spirits are high and the Fellowship is more hopeful than ever as the team digs into the area. The Fellowship of the Dig have previously discussed and mapped out the area on the show. As previously reported, the crew come across the cave thanks to Muon tomography survey. This process used sonar technology to inspect the area, all in the hopes of uncovering Mycerteus caverns. In the preview, Marty opens up sharing, "I think our next target is what we call Aladdin's Cave." Poking fun at the site's fairy tale name, Rick teased, "There's a genie in a lamp and all your wishes will be granted." Soon, it's noted, "It looks like there's something here." Gary Drayton even teased, "These teeth are ready to bite on some gold." Vanessa Lucedo replied, "I love it." It then cut to her sharing, "I think we're breaking through the cave." Recent finds on the show have already got fans hoping for a big find. Lucido then added, "We're hitting something, right?" Drayton replied that this could be the most important dig in history, just they were starting to dig into the cave. One item that catches the crew's interest is something that resembles a nail or a bolt, with attention drawn to its head. It's mused that this is something that could have easily come out of a treasure chest. During the previous episode, the team found new pathways. At the time, there was speculation that there could have been more activity in the area than previously thought. It also makes sense that the crew members have treasure chests and gold on the mind, if more than usual. A gemstone was also recently discovered that suggested people of wealth had once been part of the area. As previously reported, fans compared the find to the Holy Grail. However, viewers will have to watch the episode to see what unfolds. The Curse of Oak Island's Open Sesame will air on March 18, 2025. For over a decade, the Lagina brothers have combed through the mysterious Oak Island with relentless determination. They've battled floods, cave-ins, and centuries-old legends, all in search of an elusive treasure that has kept explorers intrigued for over 200 years. But now, as Season 11 barrels toward its dramatic conclusion, whispers from the swamp and shadowy depths of the Money Pit hint that the most important find in the show's history may finally be within reach. Could this season's final stretch deliver the breakthrough Rick and Marty Lagina have spent their lives chasing? Let's dig into the clues, theories, and shocking teasers that suggest history could be rewritten in an unprecedented way. A discovery that changes everything. In the latest promo for The Curse of Oak Island, the narrator's voice trembles with anticipation. What the team uncovers could rewrite the story of the new world. This isn't the first time the series has teased a monumental breakthrough. But even veteran fans agree, this feels different. Viewers recently watched as Rick, Marty, and the Fellowship of the Dig unearthed a mysterious wooden structure deep within the Money Pit zone. But this isn't just any tunnel or shaft. According to preliminary testing, the wood dates back to the late 1600s, decades before the earliest known activity on the island. Even more tantalizing is what that ancient shaft may lead to. Could it be a previously undiscovered vault? A hidden chamber containing something more than gold and jewels, perhaps a relic of unimaginable historical significance? The Portuguese theory resurfaces. Longtime followers of Oak Island lore will remember the theory that Portuguese explorers, possibly Templars or seafaring monks, reached Nova Scotia centuries before Columbus ever sailed the ocean blue. This season, that theory gains serious traction as the team's metal detection efforts yield rare European artifacts, including a 16th-century clasp bearing a stone slab found in Lot 5, carved with what may be medieval cross symbols. For archaeologist Miriam Amaralt, the find is game-changing, suggesting not just a European presence, but an organized, secretive group with the resources and knowledge to construct elaborate underground traps and chambers. Could this tie in with the supposed Templar connections that have been floated for years? If so, we're no longer just talking about treasure, we're talking about a centuries-old secret potentially tied to the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, or ancient maps lost to time. The Garden Shaft mystery deepens. After seasons of slow progress, the team's work at the Garden Shaft has suddenly exploded with excitement. Using advanced sonar and thermal imaging, researchers detected a large void behind the shaft's northern wall, possibly a hidden chamber. When probes were lowered into the area, they picked up high levels of gold and silver in the surrounding water. Could this be the long-fabled treasure vault mentioned in the 1804 Onslow Company documents? The chemistry suggests there's definitely precious metal down there, but reaching it without collapsing the fragile terrain remains the biggest hurdle. Still, Rick Lagina's eyes lit up in a recent confessional, saying, "If we can just stabilize the shaft and drill at the right angle, we might find something that explains everything." A swamp revelation. Let's not forget the mysterious swamp, a place that has delivered some of the series' most head-scratching discoveries. This season, after months of draining and excavation, the team uncovered a perfectly geometric stone structure buried deep in the muck. Its square shape, aligned to true north, has baffled geologists and historians alike. According to theorist and researcher Doug Crowell, this could be a man-made docking platform or ritual site, something designed with intention and ancient knowledge. It's eerily similar to designs seen in Portugal and even Jerusalem. Could the swamp actually be hiding the key to why Oak Island was chosen for the deposit in the first place? Gary Drayton's latest Bobby Dazzler. Fan-favorite metal detectorist Gary Drayton added fuel to the fire with his recent find, a jewel-encrusted brooch buried under centuries of sediment on Lot 8. The brooch appears to have European origins and contains a rare stone not native to North America. Preliminary testing indicates it could be part of a ceremonial regalia, perhaps belonging to royalty or a religious order. Gary, always one to hype up a good find, declared it his best Bobby Dazzler ever. And in a rare moment of solemn reflection, he added, "This changes what we thought we knew about who came here and why." Marty's sober optimism. While Rick has always been the dreamer, Marty has long maintained a more grounded, skeptical view. But even he seems shaken by what they're on the verge of uncovering. "I never expected to find evidence this compelling," Marty said during a recent planning meeting. "We're not just looking for a treasure anymore. We're unearthing a story that's been buried for centuries, and maybe deliberately hidden from the world." What happens next? With only a few episodes left this season, fans are bracing for what could be a seismic revelation. Will the team finally breach the chamber near the garden shaft? Will sonar imaging reveal a treasure vault untouched by time? And, perhaps most important, will Oak Island finally give up its secrets, or leave us with more questions than answers? Whatever happens, one thing is certain. This season of The Curse of Oak Island may go down in television history as the moment myth met reality. Final thoughts. Could it be the holy grail of discoveries? Oak Island has always walked the line between fact and folklore. But if the team really is on the verge of discovering a relic that proves pre-Columbian transatlantic voyages or evidence of the Knights Templar hiding sacred artifacts in the New World, then the implications are staggering. It wouldn't just be the biggest moment in the Curse of Oak Island. It would be one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the modern age. As the narrator says in the teaser, after 230 years of mystery, the answer may finally lie just beneath their feet. Get ready because Oak Island may finally be ready to talk.